And bonding invites three great revelations of spirit. The first one is, I love someone who's not me. They're one person, I'm one person. Together we make three. But you know what? They have every right to be fundamentally different than me. So I might as well quit trying to make them over in my image just so I can find them easier to understand and less puzzling. But then a second insight comes in. As we begin to outgrow our antiquated defense mechanisms against intimacy, and we realize that despite where we clash and feel our differences, that our deepest human feelings are astoundingly similar. And then, as our attachment moves us deeper and deeper into emotional safety, we make the third and most precious discovery, that the only thing defective about us is our belief that we're defective. No one is perfect. We can't demand it because we can't offer it. So when is a relationship a keeper? Some folks like numbers, so here they are. On a good day, you please me 85%, you annoy me 15%. On a bad day, you please me 65%, and you annoy me 35%. But both on good and bad days, I love you 100%. The couples who sink into the opposite sides of my couch say things like, who knew the sounds my husband makes when eating an apple can be heard 5 miles away? I thought they were doing construction on our block. So why let this 15% eclipse the 85% that you have going for you as friends and lovers and lasting witnesses to each other's lives?
Everyone and anything's potentially funny to someone. But despite these differences, we can design incongruously odd observations that will pass through our partner's humor preferences, those filters. So they won't backfire. You see, women don't like our locker room humor, and men really don't appreciate women's man-bashing jokes. Nobody goes to that restaurant because it's too crowded. How you doing? Some days it just doesn't pay to chew through the restraints. How you doing? Terrific. How can you be terrific? Easy, I just lowered my standards.
That confiding, kind-hearted honesty while physically touching and bonding through humor begins a spiral that begins a quickness to forgive, pleasure in giving another pleasure, and the shared simplicity of emotional warmth. So I hope the time we spent together this evening has inspired you and those you would hold close to drive on together into a positive vision of your future by stretching instead of fetching, perhaps just long enough to notice that windshields are 35 times larger than rearview mirrors for good reasons.